Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking the video. If you haven't subscribed or liked, please do that. It helps me out a lot. I need as much support from you guys as I can get. So today I want to talk about small traumas that we have to endure in this life. And we have to constantly put out small fires. So what do I mean by that? I mean, for example, we have big traumas. Like, for example, for me, I'll make it personal. We all have trauma in this life. It's just physically impossible to live a long life or even a medium life and not go through any trauma in this life, especially in the USA. No matter what race or gender you are, you're gonna go through trauma. But like, it's so many small traumas and big dramas. I'll make it personal. So I grew up in a domestic violence induced family, right? So that's what happened to me, and I had to overcome that trauma. When I was younger, that happened to me, but as an adult, you really don't have a lot of excuses as an adult. You're expected to get your stuff together, to fix yourself, to treat any traumas, especially as a grown man. You really gotta fix your trauma. And I fixed that, you know? But it's not just small traumas. You have to fix the big traumas, but the problem is in this life, it's like death from a thousand paper cuts. There's a bunch of small traumas that happen over time for everyone. I'll make the next example towards myself. Small traumas. Um, for example, I just came from Costa Rica and Colombia. Okay, I'm in Costa Rica for 1 week, about 2 weeks ago, and I'm having fun. It's my first time outside the country since my stroke, since my nurse at my hospital said I will never walk again. And I overcame that. I overcame that and took a flight. And then I stayed overseas for a week. That's a victory. That's not a trauma. But then I go to eat dinner, put my card in to eat dinner or order dinner, and then my card doesn't work. So I'm thinking TD Bank blocked my card for fraudulent activity. They automatically closed the card. Thank God I had my buddy in Costa Rica. I was able to get in contact with him. He came to see me. He took an Uber towards me in Costa Rica. I called TD Bank. They said, we didn't close your card. That's a merchant issue or a swiping issue with the place where you had dinner. So no issues. But that causes a little trauma because, oh my God, I have no cash on me here. They turned my card off and I can't get in contact with them because it's overseas. I don't have access to the internet in America. I have access to the internet, but I don't have access to a phone to call them any American numbers. Okay, that's small trauma. Then we got that fixed. It was no issue. It was just the issue with the card reader. Then I go to Colombia. You got to take a positive. Oh, I'm traveling again. No issues. It's going smooth. No problems. Here comes the trauma. I get back home to America. I look at my banking statements. Somebody charged me $800 phantom, like scam me out of $800. Okay, a solution. I talked to the bank, dispute it. They said give us some time, like 90 business days. We're gonna try to get you your money back. So the point of this is, it don't matter how nice of a person you are, what color you are, what gender you are. you're gonna have trauma, and you have to overcome that trauma, or you're finished, and you're gonna push that trauma onto other people. You know, that's the point of this. But you really can't get much done in this life. You can't move forward without clearing up the trauma, even if that's self-care, if that's seeing a professional, seeing a therapist, going in your own, you know, mental toolbox and dealing with the issue. But yeah, you have to deal with the dark energy that comes from all this trauma. And those are small traumas that I have solutions for. Imagine some people have many big traumas. Like me growing up in a domestic violence environment, that's big trauma, but that's just one. Some people have 10, 20, 30 big traumas. So I guess I'm trying to say be nice to yourself. Just be nice to yourself. Take it easy. You gotta be positive with yourself. And a lot of y'all want to help people, but first you gotta help yourself, because you gotta fix yourself out here. Cause and don't feel alone. Don't feel isolated. Everybody's messed up out here, especially in America. So don't feel ashamed to go get therapy. Don't be ashamed to help yourself. Don't be ashamed to face your traumas, because we all got trauma. All right, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.